Hello y'all, it's time for another cooking show. Today we're going to do a deep dish chicken cordon bleu. And here I've got the ingredients out. We've got some chicken, some Muenster cheese, some mayonnaise, some Dijon mustard, some Black Forest ham. And for the chicken I'm going to use some boneless, skinless chicken thigh meat. And then I'm going to do 2 packages of the boneless, skinless chicken breast. And first thing we're going to have to do is play with our knobs. Come on, camera, turn around. Here we are. We need to play with our knobs. We need to preheat the oven for this. So we're going to put the knob right here on bake and throw this one about 350. And this way we can get the oven preheated. Next. Alright. We're back at the cutting board, and I need to take this chicken, and I've got the thighs here because the thighs have pretty good flavor, and it was a little bit cheaper, and so I want to get a package of thighs and 2 packages of breast. First thing we need to do is wash them, and so I just got them all washed. I've patted them dry. The recipe calls for a rotisserie chicken. The chicken that the store had looked a little anemic, so I chose to get some chicken and cut it all up into bite-sized pieces and cook it myself. That way I knew what was in it. That way I controlled the salt and the seasoning and different things. So what we're going to do here is cut this up bite-sized pieces and throw it into a hot skillet. And one thing that you notice that this difference a little different. I've got a different camera going with I'm trying out the Samsung S4 again with an external mic. Well, as you can tell, the video worked, but the audio did not. I was supposed to. I bought a brand new external camera with an app that was supposed to work, and obviously with me having to do an overdub, it didn't work. And so we'll get through with this and see what went wrong and make sure we don't make that mistake again. So you're going to sit there and see me cut this up into little bite-sized pieces. That's as boring as I'll get out. And so I'm going to speed this up if you guys don't mind. Alright, here we are. As you can see, calm it down, camera. Come on. Alright, we get everything into the pan. And I'm going to start adding some seasoning. Come on, where are you? We are going to add seasoning at some point. Get back in there, chicken. There's something trying to pop out of the can. If you know me and you've watched my channel, we've got to have onion powder. So I didn't even measure this. Just some really good shakes of onion powder. Yep, that's onion powder. Next up, we have some garlic powder. Some really good shakes on that. Yep, says garlic powder. And last but not least, I'm going to put some Lowry's seasoned salt. I'll dash that up real good. I shouldn't have said last but not least, because how can we have a recipe, any cooking whatsoever, without some pepper? So here's some freshly cracked black pepper. Freshly cracked black pepper. Say that 10 times real fast. It ain't going to happen. Anyway, I've got this on about a medium heat. I'm going to stir this around, and I'm not going to bore you to tears having you guys watch this brown up. And so I'm going to bring it back here in just a few minutes. Alright, you guys. When you get something else done while this is browning, you can see that the chicken's browning pretty good. We need to get the base for this chicken cordon bleu cooking. There we go. We're going to... what are you doing? Come on. There we go, Mr. Camera. We're going to get some of these crescent rolls. After I just dry this out, I just took it out of the dishwasher. We're going to get a can of crescent rolls. These, I chose the grands. And, come on, where are you? Spray that thing down real good. We don't need anything to stick. Nothing to stick. And we'll waffle these things open. Like those wampum biscuits, these are the wampum crescent rolls. And I thought I had a pretty good idea. I was going to spread them all out on this board right here. Of course, I don't think I filmed any of it because this camera's stupid. Come on. There we go. Never mind the trash right there. Today was trash day, so I had to take the trash out after this got done. But I rolled all this out. I can see I'm making an ultimate mess. It's turning out to be a fiasco. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, I can do better than this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this dish down here. And I'm going to line all these crescent rolls up. And we're going to make a crust. And I've got to thinking about it while I was trying to do this. You could get some of the Pillsbury pizza crust that's in the can and do this same thing. It would have turned out just as good as the crescent rolls, but this turned out great. I liked it, but next time I make it, I'm going to make it with the pizza crust, I think. And what the recipe calls for is for us to tighten up all this so it's one dough, so to say. And so I do that kind of, but it's going to be on the bottom, you know, of the dish. And we're going to bake this off in the oven until it's about a golden brown, where it's just starting to get there. And I think I get out a corn cob holder, and yeah, here I go. Here's the corn cob holder, and I'm going to punch this dough so it doesn't rise up too much on me. And so I'm going to just punch it really good right here, all over. Don't want to leave anything unpunched. And then we're going to shove this thing up in the oven. Remember that oven is baking at 350. We've already got it warmed up, so I'm going to shove this in the oven. And there in the floor you can see the cable to the microphone that didn't work. And so I'm going to figure out what went wrong there, and we'll get that fixed. But I'm going to keep browning this up, and I'll bring you guys back here in a minute. Alright, so we got a bowl right here. We're going to make some sauce that goes on this chicken cordon bleu. This is pretty simple sauce. It's basically two ingredients. It calls for some lemon juice, but I didn't have any limes or any lemon juice, so I skipped that part. And what am I doing? I guess I'm looking for a spoon. But I got some mayonnaise, and I'm going to double what the recipe says. So this is a 15-ounce container of Hellmann's real mayonnaise. I thought about using some Miracle Whip, but I think that'd be just a little bit too tangy for this. The Hellmann's turned out really, really nice. And so I'm going to take out this whole jar for this sauce. I'm going to try to get every little bit out of this container. Come on, what's taking so long? It shouldn't take all day to get this done. There we go. That's the whole thing. And the other ingredient for this is some Dijon mustard. So I got some that, pardon me, sir. Do you have any Grey Poupon? So I got some of that Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. I like Dijon mustard. This calls for, I think it was either 2 or 4 tablespoons for a half a cup. We've got almost a full cup. And so I'm going to put quite a bit of Dijon in there. As the recipe turned out, it was good, but probably just a shade too much Dijon mustard in there. So I think next time I'll cut back a little bit. But as an added ingredient that wasn't in the recipe, I'm going to add some of this shredded cheese mix. It's an Italian cheese mix, Asiago, Parmesan, and Romano, I think, is in there, is what it was. But anyway, just mix that up real good, and stir, stir, stir. Don't leave anything unstirred. Yep, that's it. Stirring real good right there. Anyway, this right here is going to be the sauce for the chicken Cordon Bleu. And the chicken is almost done. And I think I'm going to cook this until the liquid's gone. So I'm going to bring you guys back when I'm about to get this going pretty good. Okay, as you see, the crust is done. So we're going to take some of that sauce mixture and we're going to slop it all the way to the bottom right there. Make sure that crust is covered up here pretty good. And it's going to be a couple spoonfuls, about 3 or 4 spoonfuls. And the next thing we're going to do is take that chicken and we're going to make a layer of that chicken. In fact, we're going to put every bit of this chicken in there. And of course, I'm using the smallest spoon I've got to put this chicken in here. And as you can see, here in a few minutes, I'm going to get fed up. And I'm going to do this the right way. But I don't know what I was thinking right here. Here we go. Just spoon that stuff in there. Shove it all in there. We're going to make this look pretty here in a little while. But get all that chicken in there. Everything needs to be bite size, of course. And spread it all around. And make a layer of chicken. The next thing we're going to do after I get through playing with this, come on, get done with it, is we're going to open up a package of Muenster cheese, and they're going to start making layers with this. The Muenster cheese, I forgot, had a piece of paper between each slice, so this takes a little longer than what I had wanted. Of course, it was tearing on me also, but you just make layers with this cheese, and I don't even have a clue as how many slices it is. I just made it look pretty. And so as you can see, I'm taking those pieces of paper off. I'm gonna get off there. This is not really a way to speed this up. It's kind of a slow deal. But this Muenster cheese, I like Muenster cheese. It's got a good flavor to it. You can use a fresh mozzarella if you want to, I guess. Muenster. I'd stay away from your fresher cheeses like your blue cheese well, it's not a fresh cheese, but I wouldn't do like a Limburger. Uh, if you wanted to, if your family likes Limburger, go ahead and do it. But yeah, don't call me over for supper on that one. But anyway, we've got the cheese down. We're going to what did I do next? Oh yeah, I got some more sauce. I'm gonna re-sauce this, spoon that, smear it all over the top, and that gets a little bit more moisture in there. I don't think the original recipe called for this much and this many layers, but hey, this is my dish, so I'm making it the way I want. So I'll get some Black Forest ham, and we're going to make layers on this. This is 1 pound of ham that I'm going to put on here. And I guess I'm trying to open up the package. There we go. And we're going to put the slices on here. We're going to make this look kind of pretty. Don't need to making it sloppy now. But go, make sure everything's covered and layered. And this is straight out of the ice box. I didn't warm this up any. We're going to cook this in the oven. 350. I think I cooked it for right around 25 minutes or so, till everything was good and golden brown and bubbly and everything. As you can see, I'm about 8 ounces in, and I've got this covered. And there's no use in putting 8 ounces of ham back in the ice box, so keep on layering. I mean, use it all. I mean, that's what it's there for. You didn't buy it to look at it, you bought it to eat it, so might as well eat it. And this is, as you can see, the super thin sliced stuff. And as you can tell, I'm going to use every little bit of it. And try and make some pretty layers on top here real quick. Do some fold over stuff. I think we're done right now. Next thing I'm going to do, I guess I'm going to re-sauce it. Might as well have sauce everywhere. I've got a couple spoonfuls left, I think is what it was. So I'm going to get every little bit of that out of there and re-sauce this, and make a real thin layer. Come on. We're tired of messing around with the sauce. And there we go. I think we're done with the sauce now. We're going to do one last layer. I've got a package of mozzarella cheese. This is the low moisture stuff. And this is a 2-cup package. And so what I'm going to do is open that dude up. And of course my hands right now are all slimy, oily from the ham. Instead of washing my hands and drying them off like I should have, I sit there and fool with this for a while. There we go, we got it open. Pour all that on top. That's only 2 cups. And smear that all around. And like I said, we're going to shove this in the oven at, remember right now it's at 350. And we're going to have it in the oven for about 20-25 minutes or so. And till it gets good and golden brown. And here's what it looks like when it comes out. And it looks awesome. So I'm going to go get a plate here pretty quick. And we'll cut this up into servings. Or at least what I think a serving is. And then we'll get some of this on a plate. And I've got some out. How about a serving right there? That does look good. that last little piece of chicken right there. And to go along with this, I didn't make any vegetables. This is kind of healthy enough. So I've got some chips I'm going to throw on there. These are the Buffalo Ranch, or the Buffalo Chips, Buffalo Lay's I think it was. And Cheetos has some a different brand at now, some hot spicy, 3 different types.